Hello and welcome to another episode of Metal Detecting with Lugnut. Finally got a permission. Old house, 1930s. Got a front yard and a side yard I can do here. So let's go see what's under the grass. See you at the first target. Well, I have been chasing a 80s, 80, 81, 82 signal through this horrible mat of roots. And I mean, I couldn't even dig in here with the spade at all. Got this out with my finger. I think we got something good here. In fact, I'm sure of it. I don't want to rub this. Oh, it's a Merc. There it is. Let me squirt this off. I'll be right back. Well, I'm gonna have to look at that. I can't see it. All right, I'll be right back. Well, there you go. 1944 mercury dime. I've dug a few pieces of junk up to this point. This is the first coin. It's gonna be shiny. That's awesome. All right, next target. Check your holes. Swung back over the mercury dime hole. Still a signal in there. We got a 1951, I think, wheat penny with a real nice imprint. Yeah, it's still pretty dirty, but it's 50 something. It was in there with that Merc. I'm gonna check it again. Nah, it's empty now. I'll put those roots back in. Next target. I'm doing the sidewalk to the entrance of the house here in the front. Now, I'm not 5 feet from where I hit that Merc, and I think we already have something else. That's another one. Yes, indeed. Wow, 2 Merc day. That doesn't happen very often. All right, let me clean this girl up, see how old she is. I'll be right back. Well, there's a new 44, and there's the other 44. 2 44s. Very, very nice. That's a heck of a start to a session. All right, next target. Perfect 50, 51, 52 signal is a surprise nickel. Nothing fancy though. But it's in the 50s, so it's, or I'm guessing it's in the 50s. It was about as deep as the Mercs and the penny. So this is a great sidewalk. Next target. The next hole has an oyster shell in it. I didn't know I had an oyster detector. Don't see that every day. I swung back over the oyster hole and look over here in the left corner. There was still a signal. High 80s, or not high 80s, I'm sorry, 80, 81, 82. I think we've done it again, people here. That edge looks shiny and reeded, absolutely, and Roosevelty. We got a Rosie. Hot dang. 3 silvers in 20 feet. That's a record for me. Let me clean this guy up. I'll be right back. 1948 Roosevelt. That's on the other side of the sidewalk towards the house, and there's a 51D. Very nice. Next target. There's a 1940 wheat with its two very nice imprints on either side. I found two other wheats since the last one I videoed. Okay. Okay, I got a 5960 signal, a little on the jumpy side, and I'm digging these because the owner has asked me to look for a ring. And so I know those pull tab signals can be jewelry, but this isn't jewelry. I haven't touched this yet. What is this? It weighs almost nothing. Oh, it's a button. Yeah. Let me clean this off. It's got a nice pattern on it. I think it's a button. That's my guess. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah, definitely a button. And you see that circular pattern. And then the second piece is rusted, but there's the shank here on the back. Yeah, we got a button. Well, that's different. Okay, next target. I was digging an 8079 signal, thinking a penny. But look at the size of that imprint. Way too big for a penny. And this thing came out of the ground. It's heavy. I don't think it's a button. I don't know what this is. Let me clean this thing up. That's weird looking. I'll be right back. Man, that thing shined up very nicely. It's like stainless steel or something. Or chrome. See, look at the size of it. Looks like some psychedelic thing from the 70s. Look at the back. I mean, wow. That's pretty fancy. It might have been a button. Hard to say. Again, you don't see that every day. Okay, next target. Actually, right at the beginning of the sidewalk, where it meets the driveway, I had started up near the house. So I followed these all the way back. And I think we just got a personal best here. I think we have another silver. I flipped this one. It was only a few inches down. Flipped it out there with my finger. Another Merc. There it is. Let me get a date off of that for you. Oh, sorry. Let me get a date. Look at that. It's another 44. 44. 44. Isn't that a pretty sight? That and the Roosevelt makes my best silver day ever. That's quite an accomplishment for me. Glad you guys were here to share it. Alright, let's see if there's any more. Next target. I just pulled the wheat out of this hole. Put the plug back in, swung over it again. Still banging wheat signal. Flipped it over. Not was there one more, there were two more. I'm gonna check it again. Those 3 wheats. All right, and I'll come back if there's more. Here's the roundup for this hunt. We'll start with the junk. Not that much, to be honest with you. Got various and sundry pieces of junk. Big piece of lead. The homeowner kept the big piece of lead I found at the very end, which was giving me a beautiful quarter signal, but it was a huge palm-sized thing of melted lead. Got jar lids. This is actually whole somehow. That's nice. Mason jar. We have the oyster shell, clad dime, and old nickel. 4 memorials, 2, 4, 6, 8 wheats. Then the 3 wheats from the spill. So 8 and 3 is 11. 11 wheats total. The 2 potential buttons. I'm not sure if this is a button. The owner didn't know what it was. He didn't recognize it. Looks to me to be from the 70s because of that design right there. But this is definitely a button. And then the highlight of today, the 4 silvers and the 3 1944 Mercury dimes and the 48 Roosevelt. And that's quite a hunt. And all I did was the front yard and the north side yard. He really didn't want me to do the rest, so I guess that's it. He was a very interesting gentleman. We had a very nice time talking about all sorts of different things. And that's one of the extra benefits of metal detecting is sometimes you get to meet some really cool people. So I want to thank you for viewing, and comment if you like, subscribe if you haven't, and please come back again when we go looking for what's under the grass. Bye for now.